Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Seminoles will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To the air, it's Beck. Pulls it in, it's Joseph. And this one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback keeps the football. That's the spin move. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. That play moves the ball across midfield, but he's set up with a first down at the 41.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They're going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Keeper for the first down and more. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position. and hit him for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Williams. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
To the air, it's Beck. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. A play action, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught near the sideline. It's Daniels.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's back. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now, you got a fourth down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it. No problem. And that will tie the game here.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the grab. It's White. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled, but first down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's back. A screen to the wide receiver. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Castellanos. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On the ground, it's Fletcher. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. QB keeper all the way. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, this offense isn't really built around this quarterback's ability to run the football. But this is a reminder that if you don't account for him, he can make you pay for it. Nice job here by the offense.
The Canes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Handoff to the back. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. We'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Punt over the middle. It's Douglas. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, he has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Gonna run it. It's Williams. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Grab down the middle. It's White. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the Knowles will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And this is going to be a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's White. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's McCoy.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Scanning the field. It's Castellanos. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's White. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man,
end zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Beck. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Direct snap. Spins away from defenders. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Douglas. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
The Noles look at a cash in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. Add 6 more points to the total. Can you say methodical? A marathon march crew just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Canes look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Canes. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. A deep shot to the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That'll put him over 150 yards today. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Davis.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
6th play of the drive coming up. Dropping back. It's Castellanos. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's McCoy. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's White. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Knowles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught behind the line. It's Douglas. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 here. And they'll give it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Makes the catch. It's White.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a 1st down.
The Seminoles will line up to kick it away. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Joseph. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great connection there for 6 points.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a quarterback keeper. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll test the right side here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The Noles will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by... And the Miami offense is back on the field. Sure hands. It's Daniels. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, Florida State. A huge defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. He completely baits the quarterback here. The quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Dropping back. It's back. Wide open downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And begin with a quick throw to the left. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away. The punter's leg is going to be sore tonight. Upcoming his 6th punt. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Quick throw testing the middle. Makes the catch in space. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. The back's got it. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
To the air. It's back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Over the middle, it's Robinson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Knowles with 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Defense trying to get this top here and send us to overtime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Seminoles are going to cash in here in the red zone. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And out comes the field goal unit. He made his previous attempt. This one is a lot more pressure-packed to take the lead in the final seconds. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.